are talking about cross country, they have so many options. So how can you find an employer here to come here in Canada? On today's video, I'm going to share you about cross country. So I mean to say cross country is look like you are from, so let's say I'm from Philippines and I went to Africa, and then from Africa, I'm going to Canada. Now I arrive in Canada. Welcome to Canada. So that's how it is when you do the cross country, guys. Okay.
She went through a portal.
I arrived in Canada. So cross country mean to say you came from other country, instead of going back to your own home country, you go straight back to Canada. And that's how I did, like cross country. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. My name is Buyucan, and if you are very new to my channel, welcome. And on today's video, I just want to share you about information about cross country. Okay guys, so about cross country, let's say I'm going to make an example. You are from Indonesia. From Indonesia, you went to work in Taiwan as a caregiver or a nanny or a contract worker, and then instead you going back to Indonesia, you came here, relocate to Canada. So that's how we're going to talk about the cross country, guys. Okay, when we are talking about cross country, you either go to a developed country like New Zealand, Australia, United States, Europe, or Canada. So if you choose Canada, then they have so many options. If you want to cross country here in Canada, it's either you come here as an international student, you come here as an unskilled or a skilled job, or you come here as a permanent resident. I have two friends who came from Saudi Arabia, and they came here as a permanent resident. They mean to say they arrived here as a permanent resident, so they applied through the express entry program. Those are the options you can able to apply to come here in Canada. Good benefits for cross country here in Canada is because you can able to bring your family here with you. You can sponsor your children or your husband, and you can stay together. You can have a good benefits in the future. When you get old, you have a pension, right? Those are the things to consider instead of going back to your own country. Grab this opportunity because it's easier to cross country when you are from another country, okay? Especially those nannies and caregivers. Okay guys, so how can you find an employer here to come here in Canada? When you are in Saudi Arabia, I know it's hard to find an employer when you are in Saudi Arabia, especially sometimes in Saudi Arabia, some part of Saudi Arabia, they don't have agencies down there, okay? So if I were you, my best advice, if you are in Saudi Arabia, try to find an agency connected in Philippines, okay? At this time of pandemic, while you are in Saudi Arabia or anywhere around the world, try to complete the IELTS. IELTS is a very important nowadays, IELTS and educational credential assessment, okay? So the reason why I said this, you have to prepare your English examination and educational credential assessment, is because when everything's okay, like especially here in Canada, because the reason why I'm positive, because it will gonna be okay, because they started already to immunize people here in Canada. So I believe and I'm positive that it will gonna be okay. So while you at this time of pandemic, you are in your own country or whatever country you are, try to accomplish your English examination test and educational assessment. So if in case the job is there, then at least you are ready. So because if you don't have your educational assessment or IELTS, and if this is the requirements, then they have to priority the people who have those requirements, okay? So this is my best advice for you. While you don't have the job offer here in Canada, you try to do your educational assessment and your English examination test. Whatever, if your English examination test is a little bit low, you do have to try more and try your best. If you are failed, try more, try until you pass, okay? I talked to one of my subscribers just yesterday, and she told me she's from Israel. Her husband is from Philippines, and they applied to this agency.
How we're supposed to walk like
I know, hey, you have to be very careful.
they really make a mess, huh?
Yeah, hey.
You know, I usually go through here, but there's so much snow.
I know, hey. That's why my kids want to go and slide outside. I said, no, it's more safer here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your kids?
Yeah, I had.
Oh, they're having fun anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
I told them, like, let's go to the ice.
Not too many kids from First Nation.
Yeah.
That's what they used to do north of Fort McMurray. That's where I'm from, but I live here now. Kids used to play outside.
Yeah.
Their face gets red. and they don't feel it.
You are First Nation, right? So,
Yeah.
like, because you know what, I'm doing my YouTube channel and I'm talking about First Nations.
Yeah.
My kids, because they're studying First Nation in school,
That's
hey.
good.
And I mentioned some First Nation about in Canada too, but I'm not really familiar about First Nation
Yeah.
because First Nation they have different,
There's
different,
all different tribes and
different
different
tribes.
dialects.
Yeah,
Like me, I'm Cree. These ones here are Blackfoot, but I can't understand them.
Blackfoot. Yeah, you don't understand too. Yeah.
No.
Wow.
They're Treaty 7, huh? And I'm Treaty 8.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't, it's different. Like you.
So they have their own language. Like us Filipinos, we have our own different
Yeah.
language too, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
see.
you don't understand Mexicans?
No, 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 no. We don't
Yeah.
understand Mexican, but even we as in Philippines, we have our own dialect.
Oh,
But we
okay.
have our like national language, that's why we
Oh.
understand each other, right?
Yeah. Like right here in Canada, there's so many First Nations all over.
Yeah.
Close by here or
No, no, I closed down there. I live just on the cross of this house.
on this townhouse?
Yeah. No, no. Yeah. The next of the townhouse is that's my house. Oh, you take care. It's slippery. First Nation here in Canada, they are the first people here in Canada. So their color is like my color too. So that's why when I first came to Canada, some people they even asked me if I'm a native. I said, well, I'm native Philippine. In Philippines, I'm native because I'm from Ifugao. Like we are the indigenous people, and I'm very proud for that. You know, I'm a native in Philippines. They said like we are the people from the mountains, like we are the Igorot people. So anyway, what am I talking now? I forgot. Yeah, so just in case you want to relocate here in Canada, this is the best way for you guys. Just complete all the requirements, the IELTS and educational credential assessment for you guys, okay? One of my subscriber from Israel, she told me her husband is waiting her visa to come here in Canada as unskilled job. But as I said, those unskilled job when you are hired to come here in Canada, so when you are unskilled here in Canada, before you apply your permanent resident, tendency you need to have your IELTS anyway, and you need to have your educational assessment because those are the requirements for you to apply for your permanent resident. So some of my subscribers give me some questions. Let's say, what if I'm high school graduate? Can I able to come here in Canada? To be honest with you guys, you can come to Canada if you have an employer like direct hire for the job that have no IELTS and no educational assessment, okay? The thing is, once you arrive here in Canada and when you are high school graduate, tendency you have a hard time to apply for your permanent resident because you need to have your IELTS anyway. That's the disadvantages for high school graduate, okay? But the advantages, once you arrive in Canada, even though you are high school graduate, you have the chance to go and school here in Canada because once you get your work permit visa, you can able to study here, and then at least your knowledge in English will increase, right, and improve. So that's the advantage also. That's why for me, I'm so positive. Even though you are high school graduate, try to look for the job that have the unskilled job that you don't need to have an English examination, and try to find an agency wherein they do like direct hiring. I love to share about cross country, guys, because I came from a cross country. My main focus when I was in Philippines is to come here in Canada. Okay, so what if you are in your own country? If you're in your own country and you have this dream to relocate here in Canada, why not? Okay, just pursue your dream and don't just say like I'm going to wait for the pandemic to stop before I apply to come in Canada. No, immigration is not closed. You guys to do some research as well, okay, guys? And here I am. I never stop encouraging you guys to apply here in Canada. I know some people out there are not very happy to me because I'm sharing about the jobs here in Canada, how nice this country is, and people are losing their job because of this pandemic. But you know what? I'm just positive, and I'm not an immigration. As I said, immigration is open and they still accepting applicants, because the reason why I know, because some of my subscribers told me like they're waiting their visa to come here in Canada and they just apply. So I mean to say, the immigration is open. I'm not the one who is accepting the job. You know, I'm just only sharing the ideas about life here in Canada. So for the aspirant people, then they can open their mind and like, you know, this is the reality. I wish before I came to Canada, I wish somebody shared this information to me. But I'm glad that I'm here and I'm sharing all my experience here in Canada. So me came in this country as like a $0, and like start from the beginning of my life, and I love to share with you guys the life here in Canada because life is short and sharing is caring, right? One of my subscriber also told me that some agency they prefer to hire from other countries instead, like because he came from Philippines and he went to Taiwan. So the agency said they prefer to hire people from other country because it's easier to process than in Philippines. Okay, so take this advantage if you are in other countries. Take this opportunity, guys, because it's easier actually. Like people from Hong Kong, where I came from, it's very easy to process in Hong Kong to cross country to come in Canada. So do your best, guys. Okay. This is one way, guys, of having fun during winter here in Canada.
Hi, photos. I'll go on the front. I want to.
No, I will in the front.
Wow.
How?
That's it. Yeah.
Where's my Morrison?
He's right
Woo!
here.
There you go. That's awesome, guys.
Yeah.
That's fun. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again for my next video. That is fun, guys.